welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be making our wheel wells look a whole lot better with a couple steps, and it's pretty cheap. But in order to do that, we got to take off our wheels. I should join a F1 pit stop crew. Maybe not. And now we can get started. But first, I'm gonna show you what materials we're using to do this. These are the two different types of paint we're gonna be using for this job. This undercoating stuff is gonna be going on all of this, the majority of the fender. And then this regular Rust-Oleum stuff is gonna be going right here on the kind of liner part of the fender. This is more plastic, and then this is just a lot more rigid. And then this will look good with a nice flat black. Both of these cans you can get realistically any hardware store, Walmart. They are pretty cheap. I think this is about $7 where I'm from, and this is about $9. In my opinion, kind of looks better than Raptor liner, and it's cheaper, a lot cheaper. Raptor liner is so expensive. And this stuff, $10 for a can, and this one can will probably do one fender, maybe two. And then also, I have some masking tape, flathead screwdriver, some pliers to get out clips that are unwanted, and then also a Torx bit to get out that mud flap for the GX. Before we paint anything, we're gonna wanna clean the area, make sure the paint has maximum adhesion. So let's get to wiping some stuff down. Almost forgot, we do have to take out this trim. There's a bunch of these factory clips, and they're gonna break when you take them out, so make sure you get new ones of those. I will put a link down in the description. And then we have 2 bolts down here to remove this mud flap that was there, and then we have 1 bolt up there as well, and then we are gonna be able to remove this. If you're doing this on the GX, these will be 10 mils up here, and then the bottom ones will be Torx bits. Now we're gonna mask off all the area that we don't wanna get painted, such as the frame, brakes, all that good stuff. To do this, I'm just using this masking paper and some of this blue painter's tape, and that should get the job done. Now that all of our area is masked off and ready to get paint, we can start the process. Personally, I'm probably gonna do 1 to 2 coats, pretty thick. You can kind of really lay this stuff on there and get away with it. The area is not really smooth, it's already pretty rough. We're also gonna do these ones right here. You just use that other paint I showed, and it should look pretty good. For these ones, I just like to do 1 to 2 medium coats. Now that everything's painted, we can start taking off all this stuff and then put back on our 2 trim pieces. This is my favorite part. Now we're gonna throw back in our trim piece. And this is pretty easy. Just make sure you get it in the right place. Just like that, our fenders are looking brand new. I was just thinking, I don't know how long they're gonna stay new, because I do go off-roading pretty frequently, but at least for right now, they look pretty good. All that's left to do is throw on our rear wheel, and then we can start on the front. Should be easier, but we'll find out. That way you can go ahead and get started with the front. Obviously, I had to take off the wheel. I do have my front bumper off. You don't have to have yours off. I just had it off because I'm putting on rock lights soon. So I was just measuring up some stuff, but this has got to come off. Same process as before. We're just gonna go through, kind of wipe stuff down before we paint it. We're gonna follow the same steps as we did for the rear. First, we're gonna prep, mask everything off that we do not want to get painted, and then we can paint. I also do not have fender liners. They fell off on a trail, and my last GX didn't have fender liners, so I was like, might as well just not rock them. They're gonna be in the way most of the time. The one sacrifice to that is dirt getting all up in here, but that shouldn't be an issue because we're gonna be washing this regularly, a lot. My fresh paint job is just getting dustified right now. It's all done, but the winds decide to pick up and it's blowing right into the wheel well, and now it's raining. The winds have settled and our frame is still good. After a quick wipe down, we're good. That's a finished product for both front and rear. Pretty happy with how it came out. It does not help that half of my suspension stuff is dirty and filthy, but that's fine because I have to swap CV axles, and we can tackle that when that time comes. Slash coilovers in a little bit. So, but if you enjoyed this video, think about subscribing, giving it a thumbs up. We have some fun stuff planned, hint on awning, and we are currently building drawers right now for the GX. So that stuff is coming soon. That's gonna wrap up this video. We're gonna cue some B-roll of the finished product of both the front and the rear. Thank you guys for watching. As always, we'll see you in the next video with the GX.